with the 9th Regiment, United States Cavalry, horsemen.
Jim fought in the Spanish-American War. At Santiago, Cuba, the 9th and 10th Cavalry, the 24th and 25th Infantry added to their long record new medals of courage and gallantry.
I'm Jim. After we cleaned up in Cuba, we went on with building factories, cities, everything. As for me, well, I went to Panama, help on a little job.
A little job, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific. A little job. In France, Jim wasn't there, but his sons were. Serving with the 813th Pioneer Regiment near Marseille, the 332nd Labor Battalion, and the 808th Pioneer Regiment near Verdun. Fighting with the 8th Illinois on the Soissons front, 372nd on the plains of Montois, the 371st at Busey Farm, and the 369th in the Argonne. The 369th fought on the line of fire for 191 days. Not a man ever captured, not a foot of ground ever lost. The first American troop to receive the Croix de Guerre, the 369th. And for action above and beyond the call of duty, many received honored medals. When they cleaned up in France, the boys came marching home. Among them was Henry Johnson, who with one companion, Needham Roberts, killed 4 and captured 28 Germans, for which the French nation decorated them for exceptional bravery. And there were those among the honored at Arlington: Samuel Washington, Walter Waters, William Fox, John Sims, Young, Charles Young, Colonel, United States Army. And to their memory, sermons in stone and bronze, tributes of a grateful nation, to commemorate the heroism and sacrifice of all colored soldiers who served in the various wars engaged in by the United States of America. That a lasting record shall be made of their unselfish devotion to duty. And in France at Busey Farm, the French people erected a memorial to the 371st Infantry. This stone and the ground on which it stands are dedicated to the Negro troops who fought and died here on April 21st, 1918. 23 years later, on June the 15th, 1941, an invading German army... Yes, the Nazis destroyed our monuments in France, but our monuments here stand and will always stand. The founder of Tuskegee Institute, Booker T. Washington, 1856-1915. He lifted the veil of ignorance from his people and pointed the way to progress through education and industry. The late George Washington Carver, honored in the chemistry of agriculture, and the men and women building the monuments of tomorrow. Law, elected judge of New York City courts, serving his second 10-year term. Explorer, the only other American with Admiral Peary when our flag was planted on the North Pole. Medicine, leading New York City surgeon. Father of the blues, financier and publisher, contributing to the war bond drive. Education, principal of a New York City public school. Curator, Schomburg Collection of Literature, international prize-winning sculptor. Singer. Men and women in every walk of life, all trained and educated in schools like
Our word will shine tonight, Hampton will shine, Tuskegee will shine tonight, all down the line. Fairview will shine tonight, Old Fisk will shine. When the sun comes down and the moon comes up, our boys will shine. Rock, 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 rock. Our boys will shine.
The Olympic Games have begun. The best athletes in the world have come to Berlin, and 51 nations are represented here today.
The 6 fastest sprinters of the world are getting ready. Owens, America. Forstmeyer, Germany. And Metcalf of America. Owens is ahead. Strandberg and Forstmeyer fighting. Osendorf challenges Wyckoff. Metcalf comes up, but Owens wins in 10.3. Second, Metcalf, America. Third, Osendorf, Holland.
The men's high jump. Weinkatz, Germany. Now they all drop out. Tanaka, Japan. He drops out too. Bars now 2.03 meters high. That's 6 feet 8 inches. And Johnson of America. First, Johnson, America, a new Olympic record of 6 foot 8 inches. Second, Al Britain, America. Third, Thurber, America.
the tree of liberty has borne these fruits. It's a mighty tree with roots deep in the ground of America. Its fame has spread to the four corners of the earth. Men of every faith, color, and tongue have helped to nourish it and to sow its seed in new ground. All men stand in admiration of it, except the Nazis, the fascists, and the Japanese militarists, the builders of the new order. There is not a man alive who does not know of the crimes of these adventurers. In Europe, by order of the German Army High Command, thousands of innocent men, women, and children have been shot and hanged. In Asia, the Japanese Army those who will tell you that Japan is the savior of the colored races. On December the 7th, 19... to bring to justice the ringleaders responsible for these crimes. In America's Army, in every branch of the service, artillery, tank, quartermaster, engineer.
Don't forget the infantry.
Yes?
My boy's in the infantry.